you're exactly right, Bob. The Joint Committee on Taxation estimated that the macroeconomic, the dynamic feedback, the positive revenue we'd get from economic growth from the 2017 tax law was about 300, close to $400 billion, which was, a crude way of saying it is you could say that the 2017 tax law might have paid for about 25% of itself. $1.5 trillion tax bill, $400 billion in positive economic feedback. And what we have in 2025 with this bill is, yeah, it's the first time in my career that I've seen a dynamic score that actually takes things in a bad direction from a deficit impact. Normally, the dynamic score says, well, you have this bill that increases the deficit, but it increases the deficit less when you account for economic growth. What Congressional Budget Office and Joint Committee on Taxation are actually saying now is that debt and interest rates and inflation are high enough that when you account for economic feedback of these tax cuts, the deficit impact actually gets worse. And that's a really concerning place to be in. And it should highlight for lawmakers that we are in a very perilous time when it comes to budget policy making.